Please be in your driving seats.
And Jeff Halliday we've got here on the final night at Claremont tonight on Friday night. Jeff, an old-time stager in sedans from Claremont. Jeff, what's the feeling tonight?
I think it's probably one of the nostalgia. I suppose it's a great feeling to be here. I suppose it's sad to see it go, but then again we have to look towards the future. I think the new show will be great too, you know. So yeah, it's a good night. I think. So.
And for those who didn't know, Jeff in the old days ran a HD Holden sedan. Jeff, any idea of a comeback in the HD Holden at the new track?
No, I don't think so, Gary. I don't suppose anyone will know what HD was half the time now.
I think you're right. Thanks very much, Jeff.
Hey Blake, you want to have a talk, man? You? Because I love you so much. Hey, where's Widow? Come on, Widow.
I'm here, mate.
We'll go all three of you next to each other. And I'll start with one pan across. You were second last night, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Right. So we'll start off with AJ. We'll go Blakey. We'll go Rob.
What do I look at this camera?
No, just look to me.
Yeah, look to him up. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll just hold the mic down here. You ready?
Yeah.
Alan Nylander, fantastic win last night, putting in some good times. The second last night at Claremont last night. Last night tonight, can you give it another win?
Well, I don't think so from the back. I'll run the first heat, but Paul DeLacy's running my car in the next two. Paul's an old mate of mine, and he expressed a desire to run here, and how could I refuse him?
Well, Paul is another veteran of Claremont Speedway, and all you guys that have raced here, well, since year dot really, since you've started racing, it must sort of be a bit emotional last night.
Oh, it certainly is. This has been a terrific venue over the years. I'm really looking forward to the new setup. It's going to be a new era for Speedway. We closed one and we set up a bright new future, but it's a bit sad, that's for sure.
Sure is. Brad Blake, late model sedan champion the second year in a row. Can you go out with a win tonight and cap it off?
Oh, I'm not really fussed if I don't, Brad. You know, like, I've had such a great year. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the night tonight, enjoy the atmosphere. I was a bit disappointed in all the carnage in the last couple of weeks, so I really don't want to get involved in all that. I just want to go out and enjoy the racing, soak up the atmosphere, and really enjoy the night.
Bit of a party later on?
Oh, most definitely.
That's great. Rob Whittington, your best night last night, I think. You ran second to AJ. We only had one race, but 3 races tonight. You're thinking you finish a bit better again?
Well, we will certainly give it a try, Brad. Was an on and a run second Alan last night. We really enjoyed that. No biff and barge. Guys behind us had a bit of a bang up, but no, we've really enjoyed ourselves, mate.
Now, you've had a pretty bad year. I think there's a lot of times you come to grief over here in Pitts Bend and a few times over in Foulhouse. Last night you looked really good. The car's straight and it's probably the best it's gone all season.
Yeah, well, we own the wall on the back straight here. That's ours now. Even though it's going to go, I think we'll take a piece of the wood home just for memories.
Bits and pieces.
No, last night, good night. Car's running well. We're looking for a strong night tonight.
Okay, boys, have a good night.
Thanks, Brad.
Good evening, Peter. How are you?
Good day, John. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. Ready to go, are we?
Oh, are we? No. What?
Point for you, pal.
How come you've got a cup of tea? I've got nothing, mate.
Mate, because I'm privileged. You see? You're obviously not bonging the same thing as I am. That's why I got a cup of tea.
Well, gee, thanks, mate.
Oh, was that wishful thinking or what? Yeah.
Yeah, I bet I wouldn't even get a biscuit, would I?
No, nor would I. No, I don't. Any goes, mate. So what's the matter with you?
I see we got the chief scrutineer on the job.
No, mate, this is the handicapper. Look out, you upset her, mate. You start to reel the field. Just watch what's going on. Put your glasses back on. You look more sexy.
Okay. Who's it? Yours, isn't it?
Okay, speed cars out there now, and Graham Jones, quite achiever, moves him in the foul house corner, and then we go back to Paul Harris in second place, coming through the pack now. Oh, a couple of cars come sideways, and Tommy Watson Senior, one of them, along with young Glazebrook. Have a look at him come through the pack now. He means business tonight for the former national and state speed car champion of Graham Jones. He's doing quite an achievement, we call him. He's out there in front, and he's doing a great job here tonight. Has won 2 state championships, and he knows what it's all about. Back to young Paul Harris in car number 72 in a Sigma motor. Now to turn number 4, then we've got the Zero car, who's driving very, very well here at Claremont this season, young Mark Glazebrook. So they move out of turn number 2, and Glazebrook underneath Harris. Good bit of driving by Glazebrook. He'll come up pretty tidy on Graham Jones now. But Graham Jones in the foul house corner in a Cosworth powered motor. Moves out of turn number 2. And the stealth chassis down past the twin side. Back in the 3 and 4 now. Brought to you tonight by Coca-Cola and Channel 7. Out of turn number 4. Glazebrook coming up. That's Brother Mark coming up at a rate of knots behind Paul Harris. The young Glazebrook, do they mean business tonight? Back out of turn number 2, down past Quinn, and Graham Jones, the quiet achiever, Dean Merrill's well and truly just about came into trouble. Tom Watson Senior, left-hand rear tyre, very, very flat on that particular car, and the stewards have come out to get off the racetrack. Tommy, you're going to cause some danger. Tommy stays out there. Surely you must realise that the left-hand rear tyre is flat. Out of 4 again, and Graham Jones, the quiet achiever, receives the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Claremont Speedway, and that's pretty dangerous stuff by Tommy Watson Senior as they move down past Quid again. Graham Jones, the quiet achiever, ladies and gentlemen, will take it out. Graham Jones takes out speed cars, heat number 5, brought to you by Marlowe's Auto Parts and Accessories. Then we go back to young Glazebrook, Mark Glazebrook in 0, Scotty Glazebrook in car number 6. Then we've got car number 72, Paul Harris. Back there in the pack, a very good drive by Paul Harris, well done. Then we've got car number 3, David McKay, with number 16 also in the field there of Tony Keogh. And also back there in the pack is the driver of car number 2, Dean Merrill's. Time for the 7-lap journey was 1:69.
Bob Chalmers, Chief Steward for the late model sedans. You've Chief Steward a lot of sedan divisions over the years. Tonight's the last night of Claremont. Will you be happy to see it go, or what's the deal?
A lot of my life's been taken up with Speedway, and I really love it. And I'll be sad to see it go. It's been a big part of my life. I really will be upset to see it go. Yeah.
So there's probably not one driver here that hasn't copped the wrath of your flags or your book of fines. Is there one driver down here you think you haven't fined over the years?
Probably not. This young fella here, he got the Chief Steward's Award for being the fairest and best driver last year. He's played up a bit this year, so I don't like his chances this time.
Well, I hope you have a better night tonight, Bob.
Thanks a lot, Brad.
Ryan Halliday, loving the hairdo, mate. You've been in top form lately. Had a bit of a scary one last night. You ended up right up in the air in front of me last night. How did it feel?
Not too good. I was wondering why I was getting a good view of the scoreboard here, and then thinking, why is it sitting up like that? Must have been somebody then landed on the ground. Well, I don't know. I think I got a push from somebody behind, pushed me in the cardi. And
they all say that.
Yeah, I think it was Brad. But that's my theory anyway.
Well, I saw your roof number, and I just tramped and did a big donut behind you. But did you hurt yourself out of the incident, or you come out all right?
Yeah, it did a bit of damage to the old wrist when the steering wheel knocks it out of your hand. Just a bit of soft tissue damage, a bit sore today, sore thumb, but why not, mate? I've got to come here for the last one, that's for sure. Yeah. Well,
last night at Claremont, even for us young guys, I guess it's something to remember, and probably a bit more emotional for the older guys that have been here for a while. Do you think you'll have a good party at the end of the night with all the rest of the blokes? Blakey's looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, before I even started racing here, I used to come here when I was a young boy as well, and thought one day I'll be here and that, and it will be sad to see it go, of course, but look out afterwards, mate. We'll get shattered.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have a good time at Kwinana next year.
Oh, we will do, mate. Thanks
a lot.
See ya.
you very much. Sprint car's about to go ballistic. Look, it's a Tory on the outside. Right down the lead to the way, ladies and gentlemen. Big cars coming up from the Hombre. Gary Satori back to Mark Wells, 21 in a slower motor as they move out of turn number 2. Down past Quinn. Gary Satori, car number 41. Lethal Injection now coming out of turn number 4. It's the Hombre Satori, but out there in front. Stroking car number 88, and he's doing a great job. Have a look at him tear away from here. Out of turn number 4. Brilliant bit of driving now by Grant Bevan, car 88. Here we go back to Steve Bumback, 20. Mark Wells in 21. 5-5. That'll be Peter Johnson. No, it's Luch Monty in car 69. Up there in the 4th place from the Hombre. Gary Satori at the Usman Park Charger. Ray Geneve, and of course Jamie Mayolo. Look at Jamie Mayolo now moves up to that Ray Geneve. Ray Geneve shuts the gate in the foul house corner. The familiar car number 4 of the Usman Park Charger. Ray Geneve down past Quick now. Out of turn number 4. Brad Bevan still the race leader. Back there in a pack of brilliant action coming up with Gary the Hombre Satori, Ray Geneve and young sensation Jamie Mayolo down past Quit, off the end of the back chute now with 3 laps to Claremont to go. Grant Bevan out there in front, back to Stevie Bumback. There we go, car number 21, Mark Wilson Wells down to Sheridan. Luch Monty and Gary the Hombre Satori coming through now. This young Mayolo. Mayolo's got through on Ray Geneve down the back straight. One more lap comes down here in Claremont. The Barney Sprint cars down past Quinn, off the end of the back chute now, coming out of turn number 4 with 1 to go. Grant Bevan for BMR Engineering heading the white flag out. 1 lap to go on Claremont. In second place, Steve Bumback. Here we go back. Then we go back to Mark Wells, 21, out of turn number 4 and down the main straight. Put your hands together for Grant Bevan. A brilliant bit of driving. Steve Bumback, car number 21, Mark Wells. Then we go back to Luch Monty, 69. Back in the pack, the Hombre, Gary Satori, car 41. Jamie Mayolo about a mile up near Bunbury in car number 99. And the Osmond Park Charger, Ray Geneve, car number 4 in the Motor Motors Gambler. Coming up in 7th place behind him, Alan Haynes from Kalgoorlie in 66. Time for the 8-lap journey, 2:01.73. Last lap time, 15.10. Fast lap time on lap number 2, 14.